gets into his rhythm early, Paul Lim, I don't think he'll be on that stage very long.
Okay, let's get this up running. Wayne's heading down to commentary where he's joining Stuart Pye.
Yes, thanks Dave. 7 days to see the darting green machine, Michael Van Gerwen, without doubt the hottest property. Second favourite coming into this tournament. How about this for Paul Lim to get us underway? The weight of expectation on Michael Van Gerwen's shoulders is huge. Is he up to the task? Expected to win this 3-0. Against one of the most famous faces, as Wayne Martin said, darting folklore. He started with a 140. Ended up with another. This is a terrific start from Paul Lim, but Michael Van Gerwen here is going to have to be at his very, very best.
140.
But I reckon it'll be worth the wait. A lot of support for Michael Van Gerwen. We remember the first World Championship 2 at the Ali Pali when he played full Taylor and missed double 12 to beat Taylor.
140.
He then had a real problem with his career, and he's turned it round brilliantly.
140.
But Paul Lim, 140, 140, 140. What a start!
Well, I did say, if Michael Van Gerwen gets into his rhythm, Paul Lim won't be up there very long. Try it the other way round. What a start for Paul Lim, if he can hit the double 12, which he does. A 12-dart length. Van Gerwen, hold of that.
Well, if there was even the slightest little bit of complacency.
Probably expected it to be a bit easier than this, Stu.
Well, all 4 legs went against the throw in this first set. What a start from Paul Lim.
Went out on a limb. I like that. You may have to switch. You see the dart. Lean on the treble.
60.
All on the wire. Every one of those. Unfortunate.
96.
Under a little bit of pressure, isn't he, Michael Van Gerwen? Only because of the expectation that we've already touched on. Second favourite, don't forget, coming into the World Championship before the dart was thrown.
And rightfully so, in my opinion. I think he's playing to that favouritism. 102.29. Not shoddy, is it? Again. He will switch.
170.
Well, we haven't seen a 170 yet. Well, we have now, but it doesn't really count, Stu, does it? Not as a finish, anyway.
Well, he hit a few, didn't he? 4 of them at the Grand Slam. And what a performance he put up there in Wolverhampton last month. Just being edged out by a brilliant Barneveld
Michael
in the final.
49.
Frustration for Van Gerwen, but he's got a lot of time on his side.
180, 144. Not going to beat. So 6 darts. Need all 6.
60.
For 86 for the sets. Treble 18. Treble 20 possibly. Single 16 or 8.
46.
Tops left when he comes back, and safe to say he will.
Got to say, Wayne, it's been a really good first set, and Paul Lim has more than played his part because he has pushed Van Gerwen all the way.
60.
And the Dutch darting dynamo should go 1 up here.
And indeed he does. There's the celebration. How many matches has he won recently? Still got the passion for it. Wants to get this over and done with sooner rather than later.
But he also, it was interesting, the chat that he had with Rod Studd, which we saw in the lead-up to this. Well, just wait to see if Paul Lim can start this set with a maximum of 7th 140. The most important thing for me that Van Gerwen said in that interview was he learnt a lot from losing against Barneveld in the Grand Slam final. I learned a lot from losing, and that says it all.
Yeah, I like the fact that he's so respectful as well. When asked about being world champ, does he consider himself the best player in the world? And he always says Phil Taylor. When he
59
wins, he just says, look, Phil is the best. He's won 15 world titles. No matter what I win, I will never, well, he probably won't emulate Phil. No one probably will. And that I like.
60
And the darts of his life. Still got time to respect the best.
58
Well, 2 visits without a big treble from Michael Van Gerwen. You don't see that very often.
Shocking. He's in again. It's Paul.
100
Playing superbly.
Here's the treble. There's another. Lucky not to get a third maximum, Michael Van Gerwen. But 120 for Paul Lim. The hold at the start of set 2. Quite done.
He'll have to move. Indeed he does. Double top.
being shown the first round.
He gets it. You heard the yelp there from Paul Lim. But you got to admit, Stu, he's already 8 140s. He must have felt that the 60 was begging for it.
Beautifully positioned first dart, wasn't it? And Paul Lim, apart from those 3 180s from Van Gerwen, more than holding his own, but it's the consistency of scoring that's been the key as far as the young Dutch maestro is concerned.
97.
It's the ease of the throw from MVG. It really is effortless. Just like his countryman Barney. Steve Beaton comes into that equation as well. Smooth as silk.
World number 7, world champion in waiting. But will it be this time? Will it be January the 1st? Will it be MVG?
Michael's 23 now. In 2007, he was just 18. In the BDO, he was the pre-tournament favourite to win the World Championship. That is an incredible achievement, because he's already a world master. He's already the best player in the BDO system then. He joined the PDC. It just didn't work out for him. Loss of form and a loss of confidence. You wouldn't believe it was the same player. He's got to improve on his doubling. In Dublin, it was superb. In the Ali Pali, his doubling is not.
He's been a revelation. He's been given
89.
Been given a workout, isn't he, here by Paul Lim. 58-year-old Singapore slinger, and he's certainly giving it a go.
He's being kept on his toes. Treble 19, leaves 70.
89.
That's unlucky.
Michael Lupin, 135.
Will use the bullseye here.
Oh, bullseye for Van Gerwen.
110.
I think he believed, possibly we did too, that was going in.
Can't believe it missed. Shocking dart. Treble 20. Well, he's blocked it, but oh, what a dart! What a dart that is! Double 19.
80.
That deserved to go in. That's second up. Poetry.
So double 8 for Van Gerwen for a 2-set lead.
Being shown the second set.
Michael Van Gerwen with a touch of class here at the Ali Pali. Day 7 it is. It looks like he's off and running. Is the Green Machine in a hurry? He's 2 sets up against Paul Lim.
He is playing the best darts of anyone in the world. It's not going according to plan. of the first round, Barney
140.
was the man. Gary Anderson was superb. Scott Rand was superb.
86.
Robert Thornton, just to mention a few. What a tournament awaits.
We have touched on this, but potentially the last 16 could be the best last 16 we've seen in any darts tournament ever.
57.
And each event that goes by just seems better and better to me. In. The switch, treble 18.
98.
Come on, Paul. Pop the little 170. Get the crowd on their feet.
86. Ball you require 170.
That's a good dart. Oh, Wayne Mardle is nodding his head. Mardle thinks it's going in. Brilliant, brilliant darts. The singer, Paul Slinger. Two match darts already gone as far as Michael Van Gerwen is concerned. Paul Lim has won 5 legs
99.
in this match. Could have won a couple more as well. Could easily have won that second set.
If this was match play, it would be 8-5. As it is, Michael Van Gerwen is only one away
98.
from winning the match. Paul Lim is a mile away.
140.
Brilliant last start. Yeah, I said lacklustre, and I really do still believe that, because that second dart from Michael just lacks the oomph of the first and third. You've got to throw the same every time, he knows that. And you see him keep shaking his arm. I think he's feeling a bit of pressure here, I really do.
He's like a jack in the box behind Paul Lim as the veteran is throwing his darts.
42.
Yeah, and you can see the result. Not over just yet.
Paul Lim already hit 11 140s, 2 more than MVG.
100.
Who's the big scorer out of these two? Come on!
Well, that's a great dart. Yeah, to leave tops. Well, he was unlucky. The maximum would have left tops. And Paul Lim, who has given Van Gerwen a severe test here, and the Dutchman still has to get the job done.
140.
140 for Lim. Van Gerwen's already missed 2 for the match.
Double 10 for a place in the second round. He dispatches of Paul Lim, but Paul played superbly with an 87 average. Smiling, won the prelim, just a game too far. Peter Wright awaits. There could be a bit of needle there. Peter Wright has said Michael Van Gerwen is not good enough.